Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. My name is Ussur. I got my side quest done. Ooh, I think I have new rewards, because that was a lot of, renown.
Wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Prayer for safe travels. My chocobos and I thank you. You're welcome.
You earned this.
Cleric's Medallion. No idea what that does. I've only got 2 more to earn. So that's really cool.
For ya.
I'm doing a completionist run, apparently.
I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head.
That might actually be more difficult.
More than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn.
Okay, so obviously
since he died,
she owns it.
Maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Let's go there first.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
Oh, Gav, you're the best. Oh, man. He's trying not to be rude. No, he'll be coming with me. Oh, thank fuck. Oh. Come on, Uncle.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Uncle, we're actually going to away to murder. So, I mean, oh, whatever. The Velcroy Desert on our way to Drake's Fang. So, this might be all we accomplish. Ugh.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Okay. Good boy. Yeah.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Well, thanks, Uncle. Looks like there's some turkeys flying around over there. Probably more like vultures, but hey. It really does look like a turkey sitting there.
Beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Yeah. I'm gonna run just in case I get into a fight. My chocobo could blast me through.
20 years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Thanks, Uncle. Thanks. Hi! Who are you? Well, never mind. We're sprinting. Wait.
Those soldiers were.
So you guys literally come in here, get out of the sun, and hang out. That's cool.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn.
Excellent.
This heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Of course, Uncle. Of course. Nice little oasis town. It's Sandrock. What's up, Torgal? Bad news over there. Bad news.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehare. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Yeah. Way to go, Uncle. You got serious.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
We're kind of gonna need him. Let's lift the hoods up, go in Assassin's Creed style. Take Kupka's head right off. Pardon me, out of the way. Sid coming through. So there they are. Where's their charge?
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Is
Two
it?
bowls of that, then.
Does it have chocobo
Right you
in
are.
it?
Hey,
Because if so, I'm not eating it.
your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Oh, there she goes. Wait, I know her. Joshua's here? Man, Clive, one of these days you're gonna bump into Joshua. Uh-oh.
Your Grace.
Hopefully before he
It is
dies.
plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Let your brother carry you.
You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
That's a thick door. Are we gonna mistake her for one of Kupka's henchmen?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Ah.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Uncle?
That'll be Kupka, then.
Oh.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Yeah. What's up? Clive is just like, yep, still taking a drink. What's up?
Sorry.
Hey, lady.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Oh, there's trouble, all right. Do you know who I am, lady? Like, you know my brother.
Are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
People are like
I'm
taking
sure
off.
You could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
You good?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Clive.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
I thought you were gonna help. Oh my god, we're just gonna summon a tornado in the middle of this area. And then some flames. Anybody still alive? Oh, they are, surprisingly. Yeah, thanks, Uncle. Tornado inside the inn. Yeah, they're toast. That was easy. At least he wiped his beard off.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Man, he's great. Man, look at that water.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. It's a shame that you're listening to her and just not coming downstairs, because you'd meet your brother and he would carry you to wherever you needed to go.
Clive?
Joshua! Just going by instinct. Look out the window, quickly! He's still covered in blood.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Yes, people always go dashing off upstairs for nothing. Let's go, Uncle. We don't need to be here, except we might want to find the Desert Hare. Puppy. Did you forget about the Desert Hare, Clive? Like, that's literally where she would meet us.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Yeah, about that, Clive, we were supposed to meet someone here. What's up with those guys?
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted
What's wrong with
attention
force?
already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay. Speak with townspeople.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Are you looking for something in particular? Go with Gilbert.
Okay, she doesn't have anything better. Oh, now it... Well, no.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
Wink. There we go. Hi, who's in charge?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
All right, Uncle, that wasn't half bad. Okay, markets, baths, smithy. Oh, wow, this did not pop up at all. Okay, hi.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's
Okay.
only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Wouldn't mind going to a smithy anyway. The trader didn't have anything.
Sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whether this emergency is...
Hi.
Can I help you?
Now I gotta talk to you, huh?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families.
All right, I'll do so.
That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
We're throwing that name around a lot. Eventually, they're going to find us.
Have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows. Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Okay. Tell her Sid's waiting.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
That's a no.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Hi.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool.
Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
I'm not playing a fool, but I am going to whip the shit out of you.
Stay down. Get him.
New enemies approach. Well, let's welcome them to the Inferno. You thought it was hot before, huh? Guys picked a fight with the wrong guy. And now you know that.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Okay.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Wherever that is. Been kind of given the runaround this entire time.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets.
Well,
is this the place?
Who was Forge? The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
Don't jump to conclusions,
It was an easy
Uncle.
mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
Also, don't jump to conclusions, Clive.
Lubor,
Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Why is that funny?
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing.
Cut to the chase.
I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Yeah, very.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
I'm sorry. You're gonna stand in the way?
What do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Yeah. Like I said,
And
cut
like
to the
you,
chase.
Have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
Yeah.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
Get to it.
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What
Could you
trouble?
be
If you're
even
going to give
more
us
vague?
orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play.
Except you couldn't deal with him, Uncle.
Forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
Okay.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Follow the crystals. Prioritize quest.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
I mean, we don't have the monopoly on causing problems, Clive. We're really good at it, but we don't have the monopoly on it.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
Yeah.
Rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay. Thanks for that. Speak with townspeople. I got 2 more to speak with. We're gonna try and wrap up this part so we can move on and continue towards Kupka. But,
Do you have a moment?
Yes. Do you?
Depends what for. Just a question.
Oh my god.
Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
Okay.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Hi.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
My uncle gave you a giant bag of gold.
Already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But what? Did he grab a courtesan? Courtesan, whatever you want to call him. Is he busy? What you doing, Uncle?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
He's trying...
That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
He's trying to bribe his way through.
I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
All right, Uncle, what are you up to?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
Wow.
That's enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll
Nice work, Uncle.
Just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
I actually don't think he did.
Just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. He'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
I really don't.
The soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course. yours.
Things will turn sour, Uncle. We're gonna finish up this quest for Lubor.
Why is the tavern shut?
Who knows? Why would the tavern be shut? That's weird. You know? Very weird. We gave her a bag of gold because we broke her furniture. I mean, that seems fair. A bag of gold for me setting off a tornado in her,
Good girl.
in her area. Uncle? Oh, good. You've got your own. Let's go. I did not know my uncle would have his own chocobo. I was just gonna fucking leave him. Just, like, take off and be gone. Okay. Rendezvous with the soldiers. Well, where are you guys at?
I'll take it from here.
Sure thing. We'll just hide behind a rock, ready to unleash another tornado. Man, they got a ton of crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
A crystal?
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Hi.
We have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Wait, so
Royalists, eh?
Kupka's private guard and the Wall Looters are...
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion, and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My
Okay.
lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
We're here to put an end to business. Oh, it's so ridiculous. I'm doing that to a chocobo.
The next one's mine!
Okay. That happened.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Well, of course not. You've got me
Like
here.
my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent.
Ugh.
The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This
Wow.
was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalimil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Nah, it's fine. Do your thing.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Sid.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not?
Yeah.
To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
Thanks. Seal obtained. The Desert Rose from
Any
Lubor.
friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalimil is back in bed with Sid.
All right.
Omia los delan. Tu isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Don't get too upset, Uncle. That's just the way he is.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Got some more renown. Not quite enough to get what I need. Alrighty, that's where we're going to stop that one. We have got our passage to move on to Drake's Fang. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so time consuming to get through this first city, but it was. Anyway, that will be all for this one. We picked up another ally. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when I post new things. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you on the next one. Bye!